Cut number 7.
As for the role the Ukrainians could themselves play in stability and security in the Euro-Atlantic area, it's obvious. You know, this thanks to the heroism of the Ukrainian forces. They've been fighting for more than 2 years, almost 3 years. They are the most accomplished armed forces in the whole continent, and it's easy to see how they could play a very, very important role in peace and stability on the European continent. One of the arguments I think we should make to our American friends is if they want to take back some US troops from the European theater and save a few billion, a lot of billion, Mike, then I'm sure the Ukrainians, having defeated the Russians, and there's nobody more effective at defeating the Russians than the Ukrainians, I'm sure the Ukrainians would be only too happy to backfill in Europe. Anyway, those are some of the things, some of the ways in which I think Ukraine can be a force for stability.
There's a lot to unpack there. To make matters worse, right before he said that, he predicted that Ukraine would soon join the EU and, of course, join NATO.
He's truly a despicable man in many ways, but utterly despicable. And he is the person probably sent at the U.S. behest, but again, Britain has its own delusions of grandeur, who went to Kyiv in April 2022 to stop the peace agreement that was about to be signed between Ukraine and Russia. There are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian dead since then, with nothing accomplished. When he talks about Ukrainian troops backfilling troops in Europe, it's cemeteries that Ukraine is filling right now, all over Ukraine, cemeteries spreading of young people who have died needlessly because of that idiot Boris Johnson and his counterparts in the United States, cynically praising the heroism of the Ukrainian people as they are sent to their needless deaths. That's what this is. And Johnson said in a statement a few months ago, what is this war about? We must defeat Russia to protect Western hegemony. It could not be more clear. Not to protect Ukraine, not to make a safe world, not to give us security, but to protect Western hegemony. No, thank you. We don't need Western hegemony. We need safety in our lives. We need to avoid nuclear war. We need peace. We need politics that is honest and transparent and responsible and ethical. Unfortunately, Johnson gives us none of those.
You know, I didn't